This is going to be the submarine opener. We'll see where they go. Potential submarine opener here on the north side of the map. If you don't know what this is, you're about to find out. This is the competitive opening, the standard opening for Canal Crossing from the Axis side. You're going to see not only this, but a Lux coming with them. A little bit of a spin out there. Now, do they cut into the middle? Do they stay true to this northern opening here? Or are they going to cut into the middle? That's what I'd like to see. They're definitely going for it, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go. Axis opening, underwater. Roy Nelson just floating on top of the waves. Cool as a cucumber. Let's see if he can get that rocket off. No rocket yet. Looks like nobody else deploying up there. A beautiful example of a nice little opening on this competitive map. The Lux was opting to go to the north side. They actually got stuck. Uh-oh. And I believe died. Their crew's down. They're not there anymore. So the Lux is out. That's going to be a huge force multiplier down at the start. On the north side here, Stewart is coming in. Big Al is going to see the Stewart and a transport truck coming for his OPs. Immediately goes down there, Big L. Huge loss on the side of the Axis with that Lux going down off the bat. Who's in the truck here? That's going to be Sebo. What's going on? It's Sebo coming over here to try and see if he can get a quick OP or kill a quick OP, maybe kill a Gary that's here. None of that's going to happen. They've found a new little path to get there. Sebo, unfortunately, going to go down right away there. Untalented and Sandy Toter committing to that. Yeah, a new little way to go through the water there. Nice to see from the STDB squad. Unfortunately, their Lux is down. The crew all drowned to death. They did not get across. The Stewart's going to come over here and see that. However, on point, making a decent cap progress. They are about 70% of the way there, so it's not all lost in the end. I wonder if this Stewart's going to see that Lux and be like, oh, they didn't make it across. No, you can't see the Lux. It's hidden there. Hidden half underwater. So Stewart's just going to come down and start to suppress this infantry. Ludiga might try to get a rocket or a satchel off. Good placement on that OP there. Not going to be able to be taken out by the Stewart. However, in terms of the rest of the road for the Allies, not going so well. That's going to be a 3-2 opening here for the Axis team off the start. Very clean opening apart from that Lux. And rather lucky that they're not going to need that Lux for the opening volley there. Usually the Greyhounds, or pardon me, the Stewart is a lot more aggressive, taking multiple rockets. Going to go down there. Roy Nelson and Ludiga committing to that one, taking out the Stewart on the backside. So second phase here as the Allies look to rotate off of pumping station to get some kind of movement towards the canal crossing. We have another tank coming up. This is going to be a medium this time from Andre Wolf, Crazy in place. They are in a little bit of a tank fight, though, towards the bridge. I could see. There we go. First shot coming in. That's going to be from the HTD tank, just picking their shot nicely in the Panzer IV. Oh, the gunner. I don't even know how he can see that. It's so far away. As that American, oh, it does go down, so they do get the kill there. Beautiful shot from the Panzer IV. I wasn't sure if they got down. It was so hard to see with the foliage, but another win from the Allies, for the Axis here, pardon me, against the Allies there. With that medium down, there's going to be a little window here where that crew's going to go back and have to take a 76. I wonder what the Panzer IV could do to exploit that, possibly push up the middle here. I think that's the weakest part of the map for the Axis. They do have good control in the north and the south, but not really anything in the middle. Let's see what our POV cameras are doing today. We're going to start off with Doctor if we can get him on. He is rocking the MG in the middle of town. STDB Doctor. He finds a little angle there with the MG, going to take out a truck. The bit rate's not the best on this. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. We get taken out there. Coming back to the match here. We're above one of the STDB squads as they're pushing against Let Loose and LWJG 46 on the south side of pumping station. Apologies. Well, the southeast side of pumping station. LWJG 46 squad making a push here. Raski's on the defensive side. No match for that. Truck trying to force the issue, though. Who is that? That's Deucin. Deucin. The wheel took a rocket, and that second rocket's going to be enough in proximity. It's funny how the fire was rotating around with the wheel there. So Plows with the kill onto the transport truck there. Radjam looking to advance his squad. Nover's on the other side of the bush, though, has other plans here. Gonna get taken out by Plows. Panzer IV is pushing the middle, not getting too aggressive here, though. Sitting fairly far back here. I wonder if he pushed up and tried to support that infantry squad on his left here, the STDB squad. Maybe able to overrun an OP and provide a little more support than he is right now. Let's head to the second POV now. We have Mars Mike. It looks like he's also rocking an MG, chilling in the fields. Let's head on board with him. Ooh, spotting some infantry in the field there. Some infantry over by the house there. Another small infantry up for him. Nice little spot for Mars Mike. Picking out his victims effectively. So effective on these fields with this MG here. Anybody moves and you're easily suppressing, if not taking them out. Looks like the allies are rotating off that MG of Mars Mike more to the north side here, trying to get around this Axis team. Not going so well for them, though. Seems that the Axis have finally found that Lux and got it recruit again. Next point, of course, is pumping station here. Axis gradually moving across the map. Let's take a look at what Stargamer's doing here. It's a very damaged Panzer IV. Ooh. Having a few... sorry, not Panzer IV. That's a Lux. Very damaged Lux there. Having a little Guardian Angel killing that bazooka on the backside. Not seeing the 76 coming out just yet. What is this? This is just a commander with his truck. So looking for 76s, we have a Stewart there. Stewart is getting into it already with the Panzer IV. Panzer IV might not see those textures there. Might have not have loaded in. That's why they're taking shots. Commonly happens when a texture doesn't load in and you think you can see something, but there is a wall that just hasn't loaded in between you and the object. Unfortunately, sometimes that happens. The steward is going to look to engage the Lux here. However, has to watch out for that Panzer IV on the left side. And there it is. First shot comes in from the P4. Stewart does not know what to do out in the open here. Going to be going down. Yeah, very soon. Not. Oh, one more shot goes in. Wow, no, the Stewart stays alive, able to dip, duck, and dodge away. However, there's a Lux right in front here. That's not going to be any better. Lots of damage coming into the Stewart here. And finally, the Stewart goes down. The Lux looks to mount its prize there afterwards. Axis continue to dominate here on the armor side of things. On the north, they are also pushing out. Not a lot of ground being gained on the far north there. You can see now STDB is trying to flank 91st PZG squad to not a lot of success. But on the south here, the STDB squad is pushing up, getting very close to this garrison. Let's see what they're able to make of this. You can also hear another tank. I'm wondering, yeah, that's just the Panzer IV pushing up. They seem to be repaired. I do like this position for the P4 to be in, pushing up the mid. You have pretty decent infantry control on both sides. You can really force the issue in the mid here and make a lot of the flanking troops fall back. So I do like that. Rocket trying to snipe out the Gary on the backside. Both missing, however. Go back over to Doctor, who's defending in the middle of the city. See what he's up to. Fighting what looks like over by town center there. He's going to do a little parkour off the building there. We'll come back to Doctor in a second, however. We do have a fight going on right now. 76 taking heavy damage on the north side right here. One FJG crew is repairing here after the heavy damage sustained by the 76. Finally pulling a heavy tank out is the Allies. Now, where did that Panzer IV go? Did it already go down? Did it die there? I can see one crew. No, looks like it is looking at for the 76 right now. Panzer IV looking for the 76 to take some shots into him. 76 taking shots from somewhere else. I wonder. Oh, it's a Panther pushing, and that Panther is doing heavy damage to the 76 right here. 76 bounces another shot. Panther bounces a shot. Who is in the crew of this Panther here? It's going to be Mackie, Amazing, and Frank. 76 stuck behind a rock in a hard place and unable to repair. Is going to look to back out of this one. Going to rely on some infantry support here. Going to need some infantry support. Panther going to pull up and look to take out this 76 once and for all. Boom! Down goes the 76. Kill goes towards the Panther, and just a continuation of the domination that we've seen so far in this game from Axis Armor. We'll switch it back over and see how Doctor's doing. We cut him off a little bit early there. Let's see some more action from his POV if we can. Seems like he's rotating now up towards the point, playing a little. Hold the film 1 second. We should be able to find him. He is somewhere over here south of pumping station. I believe. Oh, he's in the back line now. Okay. Let's go on board. Doctor going aggressive here on the back side of pumping station. Getting fairly close to a Gary. He does go down, is not able to get the Gary. You can see on the screen right now, the placement of the Gary here with a medium, trying to hold this flank down, prevent that flanking action coming in from Doctor that he was using so well. Let's throw it over to Mars Mike on the north side of pumping station, fighting through the trenches. Oh, he's gonna go down, checking the score there. Switch it back over to MG. I don't know if he's going to fare any better, though. I mean, he has been the victim here of artillery. So has this STDB squad on the north side. You can see, yeah, can't even get it started here under heavy bombardment from the artillery. Let's give them a shout out because that's some nice direct artillery coming in on the backside here. Well, on the Arty, we have DLH. We also have an Nala, an Iceman. Corrigan here on the backside is attacking. Iceman gonna get the kill. Nice defensive Arty there, and keep it up, Hofta. Doing some work back on the other side of the map for sure, suppressing that STB squad a bunch. Just like a little flank going on up here with the Panther. Panther's found another target here. Finally getting taken out by the Heighted tank. We got Red Bull ammo can, excuse me, an AP there with the 76, finally ending the reign of terror of the Axis tanks. Hopefully this can be a turning point where the Allies can use their armor and gain some ground back on this pumping station side. Maybe push the Axis a little further back towards Canal, because right now it's been non-stop Axis. They do also have a medium on the south side here in a pretty good spot. However, Deucin, I think they do know about this garrison, so if one of them can get through and take out this garrison, that'd be a huge loss for the Allies. Now, on the opposite side of things, LWJG46 is pushing into the backside of this STB squad. Let's actually go on board with Doctor here. It's gonna get into a little gunfight in a 1v2 situation. Ooh, looks like Christian has his back. Doctor not seeing that one. But with the tank advantage now, the Allies should be able, and they also, I believe this is a Stuart up on the north here, yeah. So Stuart, medium, and 76 all coming out here for the Allies. They have to use this advantage right now to try and push back to the midpoint. They have a massive tank advantage. It would be a huge loss if they weren't able to bring these assets to bear and really punish the Axis right now. Ludiga is just counting blessings right now, laying as prone as possible, trying not to move an inch, and stay alive through this machine gun fire from the steward. Looks like SETI is probably going to be going for a... Okay. Going to be going for Gary on the backside here. I don't know if Pressure, if Untalented, Bonsai, Big L, any of these know about this. I think SETI's going to go for the bush in the middle of the field here for the Gary. No, going to keep running it down on the backside. That's even better, honestly. Or just wait, not even go for, you can go all the way. Okay, so OP's up there. No Gary yet. Gonna hold on the Gary. Said he's gonna keep pushing back towards Canal Crossing. Right under the nose here of this Axis squad. Now, bombing run does drop in the middle. STDB right in the middle of that. Mars Mike is going to experience it firsthand. Even though there's an advantage, it looks like the medium has rotated to the north, so the Allies putting a lot of weight into this north side. Even with that advantage, the Allies aren't really pushing across the field here. You can see, I mean, 91 has snuck through. There's been a redeploy on the backside from STDB. Ooh, okay, let's see what SETI can do here on the backside. Gonna drop one, looking for some more. Ooh, yeah. Gonna have to reload on that one. Not enough bullets to take care of the defensive respawn. On the other side here, Sebo getting caught out in the middle of the open here. Same with Fractal and Klopfer. Amazing. Suppressing that. Gonna get a few shots for the trouble there. Nice redeploy though from the Axis to hold that push. Looking a little closer to point. Of course, these armored assets don't seem to be doing a whole lot to stop the push from coming in. Nelson's really close. Wide is really close. Rafa's pushing in on the backside. At least they're holding let loosers. Now the garrison placement is spotted out, but it's going to be hard to do anything with this many allies down here cleaning up. Christian, Goof are up. I don't see their squad lead, so that the squad might be absent. A OP, let's check. No, it's still up here, so right below us there is that OP. And there's the respawn coming out right there from Luapet. Very dangerous times here for this STB squad. They know where the Gary is, but they're going to have to fight their way out of this one if they want to be able to assault it. Oh, damn. Nice rocket there. Coming in from... Sorry, just couldn't about get that name. And I think Captain Snoop might just be onto something here on the backside, crushing the OP. So STDB is going to have to reset on one of the Garys. Good defensive play on the south. Now the Allies just have to turn their attention to the north because Big L's squad here, Luke's squad here, doing a lot of pressure directly onto the point, kind of negating the tank advantage that the Allies have. Maybe going for a satchel here with the engineer. Medium getting a little spooked. Gonna decide to rotate on out of this one. Not a lot of offensive pressure for the Allies here. If we look over to Canal Crossing, you can see the 91st PZG squad is almost cleaned up. They might have an OP near, but not making, not putting on a lot of pressure. On the south side, I did just see a blip. So DKane from LWJG46 is pushing, but I mean, he's going to have to go through iTrip here, and iTrip probably has a tight angle watching this street. Or does he? Okay. iTrip is chilling on the backside, is not going to know about this. And there's nobody watching, but DKane's going the wrong way. Oh no, DKane. Deciding to go up into the building here. Avoiding the trap. Going through the back here. I wonder if iTrip can hear this. DK going to go for a Gary placement right beside iTrip. There's no way iTrip did not hear that. Yeah, he heard it. He marks it out. He's going to rotate and find a very, very tasty Garrison right there for him to use if he rotates. I mean, he knows the infantry's there. Only a second until he sees this. One wall. Going to go through the building on the second one. Should be able to spot this out. Going to nade it. Interestingly enough, nades it. Double nades it. I mean, he's just going to need to go around and, yeah. Just needs to go around and take it out. Should be overrun though, because we are in enemy sector. The LWJG DK and the commander has long departed right now, so that's going to be an easy take there for iTrip. Don't know why he's waiting so long there. I did hear a bombing run when we were watching that, and it looks like STDB has walked onto point behind a bombing run here. Mars Mike's going to get set up in the window with his MG. Let's go on board.
Ihr wisst, dass hier eine Satchel unter euch liegt.
Body up, body up, body up. Kannst ja auch.
Ooh, bad time to peek. That's for sure.
Das reicht. Der ist abgebaut.
No cap progress as of yet on the point. Ooh, he got absolutely destroyed there. On the other side of things, we can see a medium on point trying to repair. See a grenade go down. I just saw that land. It's going to be a smoke nade. Unfortunately, not a frag nade. That would have been nice to see. Oh, going for the satchel. Engineer coming over the wall here. Does plant a satchel. Don't know if it's going to be close enough to really kill the medium here. It might be a little more impactful against his own team. We'll have to just wait and see to see what this satchel can do. And it does take out the tank. A nice little satchel going down there. Good satchel overall, and some cap progress here. Also, about 10% and growing right here. Let Looser's trying to fight back on the point made of pixels. Getting into a little 1v1 here. Waiting that 1v1 clean. Making it on to point for the allies. And just that presence on point is going to deny the cap for a little bit. Pixels doesn't know where the rest of the Axis are. They're inside the building. Captain Deutsch hanging out there with the kit. Roy Nelson also pushing back in. Pixels versus Roy Nelson. The first to see is going to get the kill. That's Roy Nelson, able to see Pixels coming around the corner there. Luke just chilling on his OP. Getting some more spawns in. Mars Mike up in the window again. Going to post up. Look for some more kills with the MG. We're about 25 seconds ahead of him overall. So we'll be able to see if he gets any kills, and then hop onto his POV to see what he's killing. Looks like he's found a few targets in the field over there. Garrison spotted. All right, that seems like a good thing to hop on for a POV of. Let's go on board with Mars Mike here, and cap progress, of course, increasing for the Axis over on the side. Spawning out with Gary there. Laying waste to those spawning in. Nice position on point here from Mars Mike and the MG42.
Nördlich vom Punktberg steht noch jemand Fernpanzer. Und wir haben Gegner auf Granatenreichweite im Hardcap.
And that is almost it here with about 90% of the cap to go. The Axis in full control of the point there. STDB squad on the attack. Making sure no allies can get there. Second STDB squad on the south. Making sure nobody can spawn on that. And there is the point. It is going to be a 4-1 here for the Axis team, dominating this Monday Madness clash. Rotating the right side for the last point, we have Black Tot. Now, Allied Armor is making a push. Ooh, bombing run dropping there. Not too sure what that was aiming at. We might have a little bit of a tank fight here, though, as a Panther pulls up on the south side. Now, we have two 76s. So the Allies do have armor. They're just not able to use it effectively here to get their way on point. Let's go on board with the Tiger. Tiger does have a peek onto maybe one of those two tanks. Oh, down goes 176 on the left. Now the second 76 is a little hidden here. I wonder if he's going to get a first shot off onto this Panther. First shot coming out. Second 76 on the right side here. Panther does not know where it is. Second shot unfortunately bounces. Both shots bouncing there. Another shot into the hull. Heavy damage on the Panther here. Panther seems to be able to get out of this one. In a bit of a jam there. Oh no, getting shot from the back. What's shooting it from the back? It is going to be a Greyhound pushing up the backside, doing huge damage. It cannot get the kill though. The Panther rotates perfectly there and defends itself. Wow. That was very, very, very close. That Greyhound almost pulled a beautiful little trick. You know what? It doesn't matter because down goes the Panther anyways. The Panther had to rotate. I believe the 76 just came out of the bush. Or no, it didn't. Oh, okay. There's something sneaky going on over here. Is there a tank over here? Is that what Red Bull's doing? No. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very confused as to what just took out this Panther. Ah, maybe it was a peek through the wall. Yes, okay. It must have been. It must have been a peek through the wall. Yeah. Look at that peak angle, ladies and gentlemen. That was a beautiful peek. I did not even see that angle. And I'm sure the Panther crew thought they were in the safe too. However, through the wall, not through the wall, through the opening in the wall there, you can see the 76 just pulling back. It's 76 able to get that kill off. And you know what? The tankers, after a really dismal opening, are not doing too badly. They're trading, you know, at least trading on the level with the Axis tankers. It's just the infantry, unfortunately, having a really tough time here. Already getting pressure on their backside. STDB, 2 squad, north, south side, really putting the pressure on, cranking that up to 11. Gonna have to watch out. Also, STDB have some satchel kits. There's no commander left alive here. Reef Shar. Now they have built a AT pack gun, though I feel like the better use of the AT here would be to just pull out that satchel and go for the 76 that's chilling. Sabo trying the long range shot onto Sanitoter. That did not work. Mars Mike almost gets hit by a rocket there. Let's go on his POV to see what he's up to. Pulling up to point here. I believe we'll see the rocket in a few seconds. Of course, the POV is about 20 or so seconds behind live. Yeah. Going to have an easy time to push this last point. Of course, they have the spawn very close. They can, unless the backside gets suppressed, they can easily bring tanks out, spawn infantry in their HQ, and with that slight tank advantage, it's going to be hard. Rotating back onto that 76. It's taking 2 shots into the back. Ludiga chipping in for this one. Only 2 crewmen in this one. No commanders. So they are stuck behind enemy lines. And it is not looking good. On the south side of Pumping Station, however, you can see that there is a counterattack forming. Now, HTD trying to defend this with some STDB. Not getting onto point, unfortunately, and oh, I thought that was down going the 76. They're still up. Amokan is trying to be a hero right here and repair. Can Ludiga get a peek onto him? Not from there. No, Ludiga needs to push this tank. I believe has already used up the rockets. Should push this and prevent a repair. Because right now, this tank is going to be out of here soon with Amokan repairing right now. Absolute massive cojones on Amokan to just hop out behind enemy lines like this, but there's nobody from the Axis to do anything about it. Reef is going to throw a nade. That might be the something. If he can get back in time. No, Reef's throwing a smoke. Reef cannot get there in time. The engine is back up, however, for how long, as Reef is coming with the satchel. Now, if that 76 can get moving, should be able to dodge the satchel plant. Yes, has dodged it once. Reef needs to get to the front of the tank here. Otherwise, he will not have enough time to get that satchel on. Needs to sprint as far as he can go. Has to watch out he doesn't get run over. Down goes the satchel. Reef, expert placement there, is going to get the satchel. He pays for it with his life, but Amokan, does he know about the satchel? They hop out, they know about it. AP goes down, Amokan goes down. Sanitoter secures the kill on the 76 with a nice 2 kills there. And Reef is going to have to chill because he did get that satchel down. Yeah, he's like, yo, that satchel's down. I need to run away from that thing. I don't know who's firing rockets at the back of this thing, but they missed. And down goes the 76, so unfortunately for the Allies, not able to get that 76 back to their lines to fight. Now all that's left is a Stewart playing very defensively in the back, just trying to stop any kind of flanking movement on the south side. Let's go back on board with Mars Mike here and see him pushing the last point.
Wird auf Boden gelegt.
Das ist gut, dahinter steht nämlich richtig viel.
STG 44. Easy kill there from Mars Mike. Looking for a second. Ooh. He gets taken out there. We should check in with Doctor to see what he's up to. He's not on the front. I wonder if he's playing defensively here, because I don't see Doctor anywhere near the front lines here. As oh, there he is. He's actually pushing the point. So if we can get his POV, we'll go on board with him. There we go. Going for a satchel on the wall. Okay.
Der ist keine Satchel in der Scheune.
Unfortunately, that satchel did not get anyone here, as there was a spawn timer, a spawn wave, so no allies were in that building. Fractal's since occupied it again, but STDB making a big push for this last point here. You have to think when the bombing run comes down that they'll be able to get inside here. Let's go back on board with Doctor, though, because he's pushing out with the STG-44, and I want to see some more STG action. Ooh, nice little peek there with the STG-44. Fighting for his life right now. Going for another satchel, playing very aggressive with those satchels.
Auf der Satchel, ey.
A little unlucky again, though, as his second satchel just does not get any kills. But No versus Bonsai pushing in. Mars Mike making some progress. Let's head over to our other POV to see how he is doing. STG-44. Also for Mars Mike. Mars Mike going off with the STG-44, looking good. Perfect gun for this kind of medium range urban combat. Finally getting taken out there. Pretty decent run there from Mars Mike as STDB tries to push back into this point. Luke actually has a very nice flank on the backside. We're starting to see the cap progress come down now. Luke on the flank here. Gonna have to watch out. A big spawn wave coming in. Lots of allies in front of him right behind the garrison. Luke making a flank for it there. Oh no, Templar with a nice peek. Gonna take him out right there. So approaching 50% cap progress here on the end of this one. STDB shoving really hard right here. Half track coming up to support that garrison. Mars Mike chilling in the top of the building right now. 60% and growing cap progress. Let's go on board to see how he's faring up there. Cap progress is being stopped now by the allies.
Halbsteckbett oben, ne?
Bombing dropping on top of Mars Mike right now. Ultimately didn't do a whole lot to the push finally getting taken out here. The Allies have stopped that cap progress though. Amazingly, big respawn wave coming in for the Axis right here. Half track going to go down there. Hummel, Ludiga team up for that one. However, the control on this north side was not sustained there with the flank by, I believe it was Luke from STDB, not able to get the flank off and get control. Allies continuing to flood in from their spawn point here. Now there is cap progress back at pumping station. Look at this. Huge spawn coming in. Count looks like he's dropped an airhead behind the point. No defenders on point. With 40 minutes to go, this game might just be extended a little longer here. Winning the cap race so far are the Allies. Wow. Allies waking up in this one, deciding they're not going to go down without a fight for sure. And even though, look at how many blue bodies are on point here, they just cannot take it. Tadsy's actually going to go for a satchel to clear out this house right here, puts it really high up. However, most of the people inside have already went down. Props to Count here for coming back into this one with a nice play. What I assume was an airhead on the backside, and now it's going to be hard work to clear this off. Christian's going to be the first in here. Can he do it? It's going to be very hard in the windows already. Got multiple shooters. Red Bull's in the window. Radjam, Ludafix is there too. Bombing run going to drop. It's going to be a defensive bombing run trying to stop cap progress. However, that cap progress is continuing now. On the backside, Untalented coming in. Now, this could be very dangerous for the follow-on forces and for respawns. Untalented looking to get maybe an OP up and then rotate and try to stop anybody from getting into point. Kellerkind also on point here from HTD. Trench shotgun, not the best at range there. Keller gonna have an easy time there getting the kill. Cap progress has stopped though and is falling. Satchel not going to do anything there on the front side of point. Look at all the blue bodies coming back to stop that. You know what? They didn't cap the point, but they alleviated a lot of pressure on that last point. Let's rotate back over to see what it's like. It looks like, well, Doctor's the last one alive in this building here. Let's see if we can go on board with him and see how he's faring. He finally does go down, but I want to see that last stand from Doctor. All alone in the building here. Ooh, finally going down there. Still have a presence on point though. STDB still on point right here. Novers just seems like he's hiding there. Ramsey's also here from HTD. Now, if Novers can get a little separation, get a few kills here, and get an OP up, it'll be right back to business here for the Axis. Got a Panzer IV and a Panther on the south side of the canal here. 91st PZG, though, is getting pushed hard as SETI here. Previously of Phoenix, I believe. Getting taken out from the backside from the last in her jar. Should be an OP somewhere in this tree line that can get taken out rather easily. Still a little bit of a thorn in the side on the north side is the Allies. Looks like they have a deep Gary up here. We're going to continue to spawn in there. The Panther seems somewhat oblivious to this, though. Don't know what... they're peeking straight. There also looks like they're engaging a tank. Yeah, I can see a crewman there. Surely, though, there's a threat for ATs or something behind them. I'm surprised not to see ATs or at least put pressure on this Panther that's here. It seems like the Panther's kind of oblivious to the threat. Whatever was over here looks to have been taken out, though. iTrip made his way back from SGC. Going to be in a little 1v1 with Neonice. Kill there for iTrip. Der Troop also goes down, and I think that's going to be the end of that threat for the Axis. The Allies now use that time, let loosers on the south, you can see, push their lines. There is also a 70... Well, I was going to say this is a 76. Unfortunately, I guess fuel constraints are coming into play here for the Allies, only having a medium being able to pull out. There's a second tank there. It is dead. No, that's a transport truck. Yeah, so fuel constraints on the backside of this. Roy Nelson making a nice little push here, getting a bunch of kills from STDB. Can he keep it up? Nope. Copt gonna trade back immediately there. So Sandy Toter's squad on the flank right here. Gonna wait to see. Can we check if he has an OP? The OPs are on their side, so a little further back, just on the edge. You can see Mars Mike, Captain Deutsch, Via, Wiedemann, Vidi Mills. I don't know, man. I can't decipher that one. You'll have to let me know what how to say it properly. Mars Mike below us, of course, one of our POVs for today. Doctor and Mars Mike, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for offering those POVs to give, you know, spectators, people watching on Twitch, an idea of what it's like. Speaking of POVs, Doctor going to get a double kill right here on top of what could be a Garrison. No, looks like not a Garrison, but we'll get his feed and check that out real quick. If we can, that is, if we can get his feed back up. Right on top of an OP there, an easy two-piece. Gonna run into a squad there, taking some pot shots. Should be able to hear Garrison spawn. Ooh, a nice little spawn kill onto that Gary. Oh no, he gets team killed going for the Gary. Oh, that's the worst feeling. Back on the live feed, you can see this Gary right here. Gary is actively suppressing the spawns. Sorry, the artillery actively suppressing the spawns on this Gary here, and really unfortunate for Doctor right there to go down as he's pushing the Gary. He does get a few kills on the spawn, but oh, hold the phone. It is time now for STDB. They learned their lesson from last time and now have pushed all the way around the backside of the Allies, looking to choke off the point. No cap progress yet, as the front is not getting pressured too hard. Medium going down to a Panther as we speak there. STDB is gonna, ooh, nice little shot of the plane flying by. STDB is gonna look to take control of this point though from the back, strangle it out, stop any supplies or reinforcement coming in, and then push in from all sides. Allies have to try really hard here to free the backside. Roy Nelson's pushing for this Garrison right here. This will be huge if he can take it out. Doesn't look like there's anybody from the Allies to stop him. 33 minutes into this one, and it's looking very dire here for the Allies. Only a couple of OPs left on point. They've lost their Gary. Axis have control on the backside of their point. So very important kills they get here. Ludiga pushing in, goes the wrong way, going south here. Is going to come under a 1v1 there with Andre. Gets the OP. If Andre can get the kill, he can replace though. No, he can't. Ludiga wins the 1v1, has another one coming in Tropo. That's just going to be icing on the cake at this point. Down goes the squad leader. Now Tropo gets the kill, but Andre is not there anymore. Captain Snoop's going to be able to put up another OP, and he's going to need to here. Klex Templar holding on the north side, so close to the end here for the Allies. They desperately need to clear their lines. But if we look back at Doctor, Captain Deutsch, Rafa, and the others spawning in here, they're going to be doing everything they can to camp this HQ spawn to deny the ability for the Allies to get back into this one. Doctor here See, he's planting a satchel down on this 76. Gets it down. Doctor doing everything in this one, it seems like. Let's see that play. Easy enough satchel here for Doctor. Oh, shit. I mean, does the driver see that? You'd think the driver did see that. I guess not. Driver doesn't hop out. Commander doesn't hop out.
Nice.
Doctor's got a satchel right on that 76.
Stuart gesettet jetzt. Was ist gesettet? Stuart oder der 76?
As it drives off to the sunset. Now there also is a Stewart there tracking that one too. Not going to be able, of course, to satchel that. He's already used his one satchel. The Allies still holding out on the backside. Down goes the 76 there. Doctor gonna do a little Harry Potter wizardry here. Look for some more kills. Picking one easy off second behind the node there. Clearing the field of anybody who opposes him. Good play there from Doctor. Let's rotate back over to point here. Because the Axis are not making a whole lot of progress on point. Regardless of this actions by Doctor here. Allies holding firm now with this rotation of Ludiga, Reef, Untalented, and Sunny Tocher. Maybe they can push across, but you know the Allies are defending really well here. Down goes one of the crew of the sewer. Amokan and Red Bull left alive. The STDB OP is in the field here under a huge threat. Kaiser's going to get shot from that AT in. Cup taking fire. Luckily, this OP stays up. Kaiser's going to try to sacrifice himself so he can get some more rockets here. In comes another spawn wave here. Whoa. However, from the backside, Lacid gonna come in. Can he get the OP? Looks like it's already down. I don't see it anymore. Novers does stay alive though, so if Novers can stay alive here, you can get another OP up and just continue this on. Royal Nelson from the left side is gonna look to get the rocket in, and he takes down the Stewart. Wow. Novers. Roy Nelson coming together really nicely here to keep this up. Still no cap progress on the last point here. Novers is just going to drop another OP down. Really good play here from the squad lead. Hops on top to see if he can find a target. Now Lacid needs to beeline it for this OP. Lacid needs to beeline it for this OP. If he doesn't, there's going to be a full spawn wave in. And 5-man spawn wave or 6-man spawn wave for STDB is going to be very hard to defeat. Unfortunately, Lacid does not go for the OP here. Only one spawns in. I wonder if they had a timing on a garrison somewhere else. As we rotate back to point, we can see, though, that it is not going well. The Allies have finally been broken. Senny Tocher has cleared that out to the north side. Now everyone's spawning on the south here with the help of that Panzer IV. So Panzer IV playing a good part to come in and push those OPs on point. Still no cap progress just yet. However, with the next tank coming into point, I believe, which is a Panther. Yeah, there it is. With that Panther on point, I think that is going to be the last hurrah of these Allies on point, defending so hard here in this building. Ludiga going to push. Down goes the OP. Probably on the back side of the building here. Ludiga gets one kill there. No, OP's still up, but getting spawn killed right now. Just needs one nade there. Big L from the back, gonna come in. Ludiga from the front, down goes the OP. There's the cap progress, 30% and growing for the Axis here. Monday Madness, 27 minutes to go. And after defending really well for quite a while there, about 15 to 20 minutes, the Axis tank advantage, just gonna push it over the edge here. And there's not too much I could see clearing this off. It would have to be like an airhead plus a bombing run plus artillery to even think about pulling this off. Could be right here. There's the bombing run coming down. Not gonna hit a whole lot. Oh, we got a Stuka coming down also. Did that Stuka hit? Not too sure where it did. It didn't hit the garrison on the backside, that's for sure. And there it is, 5-0 the victory here for the Axis team.